Okay. After so many years together, how do y'all keep it interesting? Tips. How do you know?
Weird. David Taylor.
Hello,
this is David Taylor. Tom with Taylors. Tom with Taylors.
No. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to our channel. We are doing the wonderful Q&A that everybody does. But we just want y'all to get to know us on a deeper level. So we are going to answer all of your questions.
We're doing a Q&A.
Right now. We're just going to jump right into it. Okay. I have no idea how my hair looks. So this is going to be interesting. Here we go. Question number uno.
One. That means one.
Yeah. For the ones that don't speak English. I mean, Spanish. Okay. Do we want more kids? If so, when do y'all plan on having another baby?
Yes, right now.
First off,
let's pause it. Let's go.
First off, I just want to say, so many people ask me this question, and I'm trying to figure out why y'all rushing me when I just popped out a baby. Well, I didn't really pop her out, but you know what I mean. Yes, we definitely want more kids. I would probably say 2. We've kind of come on the agreement of 2. No, 2 kids. But if we have another girl, David wants to try one more time for a boy. So we'll either have 2 or 3 more, and we still have not agreed to when we want to have the next one.
Soon. Real soon.
Because he wants to have the baby soon, and I am kind of wanting to wait. So, we'll see.
Next question.
Next question. What is the main thing y'all struggled with once y'all were married and living together, and how did we handle it?
Your mom was hard-headed. Hard-headed. No, Megan is very, strong-willed.
I was like, he's going to say strong-willed. Sounds better.
I don't know how to explain it.
For anyone that knows me knows how I am, so you kind of just...
She's very, attached, too. Like, I can't... Being gone for half a day, she's, like, on her deathbed. The other day, we went and kayaked the Trinity River, and I was gone for a night. It took me like 3 weeks to be able to go on that trip, because every time I asked, she pretty much came to tears.
I don't like being alone. I've told y'all this before. It's just, ever since I was little, I just don't. If David's gone, I'll be texting my friend. Most of my friends know who they are. I've been texting them like, hey, what are y'all doing? David's gone for the weekend. Gone for the night. Can you come over, stay the night with me? Especially before I had her. Yeah, definitely. I was trying to stay at someone's house or... But I don't think that's what I guess we struggled with that. That didn't really explain what you're like.
So that led to fights.
Yeah. So how did we handle it? I guess this can say how we handled it. So it's not just me being strong-willed. It's little things like when you're dating somebody, you think you know somebody, but you really don't until you're living with them and you're breathing the same air as them 24/7 all day long. Yeah. Get away from my ear. But you have to learn everyone's little quirks. Like, some people aren't morning people, so you need to learn, don't do things to agitate them in the morning when you know they're not morning people, or vice versa in the evening time.
Some people aren't morning, lunch, or evening people.
Shut up. I'm really not I feel like I'm not a night person. When I'm tired, I'm cranky, don't get on my nerves, don't agitate me because I'll go off. And then we end up fighting until 2 a.m. because I'm not a night person. I like my sleep. But you just have to learn your spouse's quirks and stuff and kind of adapt and change how you do things. And that's, that's what we struggle with, kind of learning each other's little habits and having to adjust to them. Okay. How did we meet? How'd we meet, babe? How'd we
I
meet?
sent you a DM.
Yeah, so we might do another separate video on like our first messages to each other because I got them from his Instagram and I screenshotted them.
Hello, honey. Hey, honey.
They're pretty fun. He didn't say that. So yeah, he messaged me on Instagram when we had some few back and forths, and then he was like, "Oh, you're so pretty," whatever. And
it's way better than that.
He asked if he could have my Snapchat and or my number, and so me, I'm just like, so I just gave him my Snapchat because I'm like, giving your number to somebody is a big deal, so I gave him my Snapchat, and we Snapchatted a few, and then he was like, "Oh, I would Snapchat you, but I'm just sweaty for my basketball game." That's exactly what you said. So I was like, "Oh, here's my number." And he sent me some hearts and...
On accident.
It's lying. But then we just started messaging, and then
I went to a Christian camp and she was singing on the stage.
Yeah, I was singing, and that was our first exchange, like we saw each other. And then, but our first time we met, like how did we initially meet was, so I knew he was going to this camp, and I was like, at the ending, whenever everyone's coming to pick you up, I'll just come and we can hang out after. And he said, okay. And so I went and I saw him across the room, and I was like, so my friend Courtney's like hyping me up. She's like, go talk to him. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to talk to him. I'm going to stand right here. She's like, Megan. And I was like, I'm right here. And he kind of saw me over across the room, and he waved at me to come here, and I was like, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. And then after the camp, we went to his house, and I met his whole entire family the first night. And so that's how we met.
Next question.
What's the most exciting thing about being parents? And then what's the most exciting thing about being married?
Is there an exciting thing about being a parent?
You got it here. I'm answering mine first because I know mine. Okay. The most exciting thing about being parents is just watching her change every single day. Like when she learns something new, it's crazy because like I just feel like just yesterday we brought her home and she wasn't doing anything, and then she started smiling.
Look, now she can stand up.
And then she started smiling. David.
Never mind, no, she can't.
She started smiling, and then she started laughing, and then like she started rolling over and reaching for stuff, and it's just cool to see her just in a short amount of time, 5 months, just be able to learn all these new things, and so that's really cool to watch.
I thought she'd be walking by now, so...
Okay. And the best thing about being married is you're literally with the person all the time, and...
That's the worst part about being married. You wish you could just, like, alright, do like a week on, week off, like a job, week on, week off kind of thing.
So mean.
But you can't. It's every day.
No, okay, for real. What's the most exciting thing about being married? That's what I like. I like being, and then like you get to sleep with them. Yeah. Take baths together.
It's a team bond to me. You get to go through life as a team and lift each other up and build, a life together. That's...
I'm just kidding. I love you. Give me a kiss.
I love you. Let's
kiss me.
Move on.
On YouTube.
Next
kiss me.
question.
You haven't even said why you're excited. Most exciting thing about being a parent.
Best thing about being a parent is yes.
Questions earlier.
Well, you can edit all this stuff out.
Oh, I think I missed
The
it.
best thing about being a parent is having the responsibility to keep them safe and provide them wishing to provide them a good future. So working hard every day to provide them a good living and a future.
I like that.
Yeah.
Why don't you kiss me on YouTube?
Next question. 2 nights.
Oh.
That's enough.
She's tired.
What's wrong with her?
She's tired. Okay. Next one. Next question. Did I get an epidural during labor? Why or why not?
Nope.
Heck to the freaking yes, I did.
Didn't need it.
I am not super weird. Yes, I did. I'm not against the drugs, and I knew it wouldn't hurt her. And I'm telling you, if you have not been in labor, you think you're scared of big needles. No. When you are in that much pain with the contractions and all that stuff, you will do anything to relieve the pain. Which eventually my epidural...
It wasn't that bad.
She's so tired, y'all. Eventually the epidural started wearing off, and so I felt a lot of it. But whenever it was doing good, it felt amazing. I didn't feel anything, but I did get the shakes really bad. But yes, I did.
It wasn't that bad. Next question.
No, it wasn't that for you. Hardest transition for us since having Haven.
Mine would be definitely. I thought that I had to give her 100% attention. This one requires 100% attention.
I mean, she's a baby.
Yeah.
It's like transitioning.
24/7.
Yeah. You can't, I mean, you gotta, if you want to go pee, you gotta take her. Which now she's getting better where you can sit her down for a little bit. When she was an infant, like a newborn, I had to take her on that little lounger thing and sit her right in front of me when I peed. My hardest transition, I think, is sleep. Because, which now she sleeps way better. But in the first month, or honestly 2 months, I mean, she's waking up every 2 hours, sometimes every hour to eat. And especially breastfeeding, your husband can't take a turn and take a bottle and you sleep. I mean, it's you. And so going from sleeping 12 hours when I was pregnant, because I slept so much, to not getting very much sleep, I had to learn to adapt on very little sleep. Which now she sleeps better, so we're good. But before, that was the hardest transition, is running on little sleep. Okay. Next question. What is our favorite thing about each other?
Ooh. Your milk-filled boobies. Because they support our daughter's health.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's why. That's really your favorite thing about me is my boobs.
Oh, should I come up with something else?
Okay, do a physical trait and then do something about my personality so people don't think you just love me for my boobs.
No. What I love about Megan is... What do I love about Megan? I love Megan's sensitive heart and how she puts me like up on a
pedestal.
Not really a pedestal, but like she leans on me for her strength. Like I feel needed a lot.
I feel needed a lot. It makes you feel like you're like worthy.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I like that.
Yeah, her loving.
My favorite thing about David. That booty. No. My favorite thing is, there's a few things. His sense of humor keeps me laughing all the time. And then, like, which that helps, like, if I'm being dramatic or being upset about something, like,
then I make a joke, she gets even more
I get even more mad because I'm like, I'm trying to be mad, and I'm trying so hard, and it's so hard to be mad whenever he's making jokes that are really funny. Or, like, yeah. And then his sweet spirit. Very sweet.
Sweet spirit.
You do.
Next question.
Okay. Labor and delivery story. Okay, so this is a very lengthy topic, so I'm gonna do a separate video and talk about my whole labor and delivery story, and that will be posted on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. That's it. It's gonna be Thursday.
She had a female baby.
Really? I had no idea.
That was a sneak peek.
Oh, okay.
Sneak peek.
You're retarded.
Next question.
How do you say it like that? Next question. What other names were you considering for Haven?
Oh, sweet Marianne.
No. So when we were trying to name Haven, that was probably one of our biggest fights. Like, since I've been pregnant and us being married, because he would not take it seriously, and I would get so stinking mad because he would not take it seriously. But I came up with a lot of names, and I was like, okay, because he wasn't taking it seriously. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to come up with a bunch of names, and you tell me what you think. And I don't even know if he liked the name Haven at first, and then it kind of grew on him. So.
Still growing on me.
Shut up. Okay. What if Haven had been a boy?
What were we going to name her, though? I can't remember.
What if she's going to be a boy?
No, girl. What were
I had a lot of names. We were going to name her Harper, but we have a really good friend I have a very good friend. I don't even know if David knows her, but her baby's name's Harper. So then we liked H's for some reason, and then I can't even remember. I liked Hadley, which I know another girl named Hadley. I was trying to be creative because I don't want to like copy someone's name, which I know you really can't do that.
Sue-Ann.
And he came up with names like that.
Sue-Ann.
So, okay, if she was a boy,
Betty Jo.
we had Hudson, but then one of our good friends named their boy Hudson.
We had Hank.
No, we didn't.
We had Bob Roy.
He wanted to name her Champ. And then I decided when we got a dog, I was going to name him Champ, so we couldn't ever name our boy Champ because our dog's name's Champ.
Hank Jr.
But if she would have been a boy, we would have named her
Harold.
Oh my gosh, why is it Grant Davis? Sorry, Grant Davis Taylor. Which is...
It does not go together. Grant Davis Taylor. Next question.
That's what we were going to name him. Okay. Because it was going to be Hudson Davis. But then we said Grant Davis. So it was Grant Davis. Which is 3 last names. But I liked it. Okay. When you first met David, did you know he was going to be the one? Okay. So backstory for this to make sense.
Come on.
So like I said, I went through a very hard breakup in high school. I was with the person for like 3.5, 4 years. Pretty much my whole high school career, I guess you could say career. I don't know. Season, whatever. And so I had a few other boyfriends, and they just weren't very good relationships. And so I had a very bad taste in my mouth on like dating and guys, and I thought every guy was a jerk, and I was just gonna be alone forever. But like I said, I don't like being alone, and so I was out searching and trying to find a guy, and then finally I worked at Vida Nueva.
No.
And I finally was just like, you know what? And me and him had been messaging, but it wasn't like anything like we hadn't met yet, so it was just messaging. So I was just like, and I was honestly messaging a few other guys too, and I've told you that.
What?
Don't even act like I have not told you that. We hadn't even met yet, and so I was just like, you know what? I'm done doing this. I'm done. I'm just gonna give it to God, and I'm just gonna let God bring the right guy to me. And so then his weekend came around, and whenever I went to when he was leaving and I picked him up, whenever I saw him, like, I can't explain it. I don't believe in love at first sight. I really don't. But it wasn't love at first sight, but it was God telling me, like I just felt it. Like, I was like, he's the one. But I really didn't know until February, which we'd been talking. We weren't even dating. We'd been talking for...
I'm asleep.
He's getting there. We've been talking for a couple months, but honestly, when I met him and we started talking, and I knew very, very soon, and there weren't any red flags at all, and so. Really, God told me. So if you're looking for your soulmate or whatever, the person you want to marry, really you need to give it over to God. And don't go try and look for one. Just wait. And wait and let God bring him to you. And he'll let you know, like I said. He'll let you know. When you first met me, did you know that I was going to be the one?
That was a time in my life where I was really just, I did not have good intentions. So I left Megan for a little while, and when I left her and went a little while, is when I realized I was like, yeah, Megan's the one. Next question.
Okay. It's just because you missed me so much, you knew. Okay.
Now if I could leave for a couple weeks.
What was David's reaction when you told him you were pregnant? Tell him exactly what you said.
I was freaking sleeping good.
Yeah. I took the test at I woke up and I had to pee so bad. And I was like, oh, I gotta take it in the morning. I gotta take it early. It was my first time to pee. And it was 4 a.m. And I went into the other bathroom. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna surprise him. And, I took it and it was positive, and I was trying to figure out this cute way to surprise him, and then he woke up and saw I wasn't in the bed, and he was like, what the heck? And then so I basically he went actually on the toilet. He was sitting on the toilet peeing. And I had and I had the pregnancy. I was like, babe, guess what? And I had it behind me, and I just showed it to him, and he was like, you gonna get big? That was what you said to me.
It's 4 in the morning.
Yeah, he was tired.
When you're tired like that, you gotta sit and pee as a guy. 4 in the morning.
Okay.
Sit.
Don't explain yourself, babe. A lot of guys sit and pee. You know. Never know.
No, I know. I ain't standing and trying to aim at 4 in the morning.
Okay. What aspect of Christ's love has become more evident now that you've had your own child? And I will go ahead and say this question is the winner, and they will get $20, and it is my cousin, Garrett. I love you. Very good question. Made us think.
Are you picking favorites?
No, that's a really good question.
Oh, so you're giving $20 to your cousin. She's your cousin.
No. Okay.
I'll go. So
How do you not go on a...
I love her a whole lot. Whole lot. But God's love is
more than that.
Way more than this love. And having a baby really was like, wow.
Don't cry.
What?
I see your eyes watering.
Because you poked my eye. Was
yes, I see.
freaking weird. Now I lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
That Jesus' grace and love is abundant.
Yeah. Okay. That kind of, but mine is going off back to my testimony again. After I graduated high school, I kind of went off and did my own thing for a while, which obviously didn't work out for me. And I did some things that I'm not very proud of. But I knew, everyone's you can always go back. God always accepts you back with open arms, no matter what you've done or how far you go off. And I never really understood that until I had her, because I'm I can't even imagine, even her, thinking about the things I've done, which I prayed to the Lord Jesus that she doesn't do any of the things that I did. But if she did, there's no way I could, not love her or not forgive her or not accept her, and you know what I mean? And so, and obviously God's love is more love than I have for her. So obviously it's way, way more. And it kind of just was so he really does, have his arms open, and he, doesn't, what's the saying? He doesn't, yeah, he doesn't remember your sins because they were on the cross when Jesus died. So, okay. After so many years together, how do y'all keep it interesting? Tips. How do you know?
Weird. So
I play with my hair a lot. I really just noticed that.
we didn't quit dating. Is what I guess you'd say. So like us, we still go out. We still go on little mini vacations as much as we can, and
yeah, we didn't quit doing the little things for each other. Like,
still open the door for you, and
yeah, like things that if stuff. You're trying to impress somebody, and whenever you first start dating them, like you want to give them everything you got because you want them to know, you know, you're a good guy or a good girl or whatever. So you do all those little things. You don't quit that when you get married. You keep doing it to show the person how much you love them.
And it's a lot of sacrifice involved. Sacrifices.
Can't be selfish in a marriage or a relationship, really, if you want it to work. So, and I can never get tired of you. Just looking at you, I'm just like.
Keeping Jesus center is probably the answer to that one.
Yeah, the main, yeah, we didn't even say that, but that's the main answer. Keeping Jesus in the center of your relationship, and then all the other things that we mentioned, they kind of fall into place.
They go along with it. Mm-hmm. Respect. Respect. Honor. Next question.
Yeah. Okay. How did you prepare for your first child together? Yeah, David Taylor, stop.
How did we prepare? We didn't prepare.
There's nothing you can do to prepare for a child. Absolutely nothing.
Other than save money. I mean,
that's about it. Like, and we barely did that. We saved a little bit, but not, I would say a ton. I mean, it was pretty good for us, but.
We had a 6-month emergency fund.
Yeah. Because I was going on maternity leave, so we needed something because.
I would say at least have a 6-month emergency fund before you have a baby. Because, like, you add up your monthly bills and you save up 6 months worth. So
I would say for sure 3 if you're going to go on maternity leave for 3 months, because short-term disability did not give us enough to live off of. So I'm thankful that we did have our savings to go into.
We spent a lot. Of it. Megan lives in Elkhart, and all of her family lives right around us. So we purchased 25 acres, maybe 4 miles? Mm-hmm. 4 miles from our house at the end of a dead-end road. Really good spot. It's in the woods. It's got a swamp.
Yeah. Awesome. We're going to build...
we're going to build in the future a barn dominium. So that vlog video will be there.
Alrighty. That is about it. Thank you for all of your questions. Garrett, I will send you your money.
Jabam!
No.
Jabam!
Thank you for watching, and we will see y'all on the next video. Bye-bye!